Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh!
Listen closely. The time has come to put the final part of my plan into motion. This is where I need your help, Odion. I must hide my identity. Everyone shall think you are me. As for myself, those fools already believe me to be a friend named Namu. I'll gain their trust, then crush them with the winged dragon of Ra! I'll keep Bakura's Millennium Ring, and I'll also maintain occasional control over Teia's mind.
Finalists and guests, may I have your attention, please? The second duel of the Battle City Finals is about to begin.
That's right, and the selector will now randomly pick the next two duelists.
Remember your numbers. If you are selected, you'll be participating in the second duel of the finals. And the first duelist chosen is... number 2, Joey Wheeler.
Awesome!
Yeah, it's time to kick some major butt!
And Mr. Wheeler's opponent in this duel is number 7, Marik Ishtar.
It's go time!
Joey's facing off against Marik. I'm sure he's planning on using his Millennium Rod to win this duel. So Joey's gotta be ready for anything.
I hope you brought a parachute, because I'm blasting you right off this blimp. You got that, Marik?
All right, both duelists will now take their places in the arena. Elevate the field.
Come on, Joey!
The winner of this duel will advance to the next round of the Battle City Finals. The loser will be dismissed. All right, gentlemen, it's time to begin. So if you'll please take your places on either end of the playing field, we can get this duel underway. Gentlemen?
Yeah! Show Tattoo Face what dueling's all about, Joey!
Wow, Joey looks really fired up to duel Marik.
Of course, when Joey gets really steamed, he tends to shoot his mouth off. But he better watch what he says to this guy. Marik's mean enough without Joey's lip.
Tristan's right. Joey's gotta stay focused and stop shuffling his deck already.
I hope that Joey's okay.
Serenity, I almost forgot this is your first time seeing your brother duel, isn't it?
That's right.
Well, I'm sure with you here cheering him on, there's no way he'll lose.
Let's go! Huh? You've shuffled enough cards for 10 duels. Now both of you take your positions.
I'll make this wacko wish he never tried to control my noggin. Yo! Listen up, you bald-headed freak! According to my math, you're gonna be all washed up in 9 turns. That's if you can count.
Where'd he come up with 9? Look, with Joey, you don't ask.
My brother's so awesome, he's got this whole duel calculated in his head already.
That's right, Serenity. You just keep believing everything he says.
That must be what he used to control me.
The Millennium Rod! I knew Marik would use it to win this duel. That coward can't win on his own.
Point that thing somewhere else and duel like a man.
Very well.
Look, Marik. Did you say very well?
That's a relief. Marik must have realized that Joey's mind is too strong to be controlled. That's why the Millennium Rod didn't work last time.
Little do they know that Odion's Millennium Rod is merely a replica of the original item held by me. These fools will never suspect that I am the one they fear and despise so greatly. And while I hide safely in the shadows, Odion will fight my battles for me. But something else concerns me. It's Seto Kaiba and his role in this struggle. little Yugi isn't the only one standing between me and the power of the Pharaoh. For the ancient tablets also depict a sorcerer who bears a striking resemblance to Kaiba. And what concerns me even more is what appears to be my Millennium Rod in the hands of this sorcerer. So I'll keep an eye on him as well. And before the finals are over, Kaiba's Egyptian god card, Obelisk the Tormentor, will belong to me! Kaiba could never comprehend that card's power. And as long as Odion continues to deceive everyone into believing he is me, my plan to obtain the 2 remaining Egyptian god cards and Yugi's Millennium Puzzle should be simple. I'll show Seto Kaiba what true power is all about!
Hey, Seto, if Marik really is the leader of the rare hunters, he must have like a ton of rare cards in his deck.
There's only one card in his deck I care about. And that's his Egyptian god card, the Winged Dragon of Ra. And hopefully that hack Joey Wheeler will last long enough in this duel for me to see how Marik's card works, so I can win it for myself.
Listen to me, Odion! If you can't defeat this pathetic fool, Joey Wheeler, then you don't stand a chance against the Pharaoh. So unless you'd like to take an unexpected journey to the Shadow Realm, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me.
Yes, Master Marik. I pledge my word that I shall defeat this worthless opponent.
Let's do this, Marik!
It's time to duel and destroy you!
Gentlemen, let the duel begin!
Prepare for defeat!
Don't count on it, Marik. I'm not scared of you. I'll start, you freak.
That's right, you the man, Joey!
Show this robed weirdo who's boss.
Hey, Yugi, did Joey ever take back his Red Eyes Black Dragon card?
He'll be all right. Come on, Joey, you've come this far, man. You can beat him!
Yeah, but I'll bet he's never faced an opponent as unpredictable as this guy.
Well, we've all seen the kind of evil Marik's capable of, and it's pretty obvious he's not to be trusted.
Joey's just gotta keep his cool.
All right, this is it. I worked really hard to get to the finals, and I can't screw this up. And just think, if I defeat this evil nutcase, I'll be a hero. I'll have knocked him out of the competition and saved the world. I'll be famous, baby.
Hey, Joey, you might want to actually hold on to your cards for this duel.
You guys, he needs support. Nice catch, big brother.
Note to self, beware of gusty winds. What was Kaiba thinking holding a duel up here? Come on, Joey, stay focused. Now then, where was I?
Acting like a fool.
That's enough out of you, Marik. So check this out. Now, I summon Gearfried, the Iron Knight, in attack mode.
Ah, now this is looking like a duel.
And there's more where that came from. Now let's see what you've got, tough guy. I'm waiting.
I'll play Temple of the Kings. A card like none you've ever seen.
What's going on? What's the deal with that building, Marik?
The structure behind me is the ancient Temple of the Kings. Within this 5,000-year-old sanctuary lie the greatest treasures of the kings of Egypt.
And what does that big shack do?
To protect the king's treasure, it limits the number of magic and trap cards you can play in one turn.
Oh, man.
And in front of the temple, I'll lay 2 cards face down as an extra boundary of protection. And with this move, I end my turn. So try to attack me if you dare. You have no idea what danger lurks within these temple walls.
Marik hasn't even summoned one monster.
Attack his life points!
That's stupid.
Oh, and why's that?
Because Marik probably wants him to attack so he can activate his face-down cards and put a serious hurting on Joey. It's way too risky, dummy.
Good point.
Joey does need to watch out for Marik's face-down cards. But what worries me even more is Marik's Egyptian temple. Who knows what's hiding in there?
These fools have no idea of the ancient fury that awaits them.
I can't let him smell my fear. Stay calm, Joey.
Everything all right, Joey?
You look pretty scared, dude.
That's what I was afraid of. Okay, if I'm gonna beat this guy, I gotta pull myself together. What am I worried about? That 2-bit temple's got nothing on my Giant Trunade. This card will get rid of all his magic and trap cards, so I can totally dismantle his Temple of the Kings.
What's the delay? Don't you realize that no matter what you do, you're finished, Mr. Wheeler? So make your move.
I got my plan to win this duel all figured out. First, I'll summon a few more monsters to build up my attack power. But I won't attack. Then, Marik will probably play a couple more face-down cards, thinking he's got me trapped. And that's when I'll spring my Giant Trunade on him, blasting away all his trap cards and reducing his temple to a pile of rubble. Finally, my army of monsters will wipe out his life points. That evil freak sure won't know what hit him. Say goodnight, Marik. I summon Tiny Guardian in attack mode. And that's all I'm gonna do for now, Chrome Dome.
Joey's got to attack him sometime.
I'm sure that my big brother has some kind of plan.
Observe, you fool. I placed 2 more cards face down on the field, and now my move is complete.
Now Marik's got 4 cards face down.
That spineless snake is just gonna sit back and wait for Joey to attack him. When he does, Marik will spring one of his traps. It's the oldest and wimpiest trick in the book.
All right, Cue Ball, take this! I summon Hayabusa Knight! Now I have enough monsters on the field to wipe out his life points. But first, I gotta play Giant Trunade and clear the field of all his magic and trap cards. It's time for me to demolish that ancient palace of yours. With this, I play Giant Trunade!
Yes! Marik will have nothing on the field to protect himself.
It looks like Joey's the winner! Beating this guy was way easier than I thought. Come on, Trunade, blow his cards off the field! What? Why did it stop? Your cards should have been history!
What's going on?
Your Giant Trunade is no more, and your troubles have only just begun.
I don't get what just happened to my magic card. It was supposed to get rid of every card you had on the field. What's the deal?
When you made the very foolish decision to activate your Giant Trunade, Mr. Wheeler, you in turn triggered one of the most dangerous traps I've placed on the field to protect myself.
Is that so?
Yes, and now it's time for you to pay the price for your mistake. You see, with all of my trap cards in play, I knew you wouldn't attack me with a monster. You tried to destroy my traps with a magic card.
Oh, so you played a trap card that destroys magic cards?
But that's not all that it does. The trap you've just triggered is about to devastate all of your monsters and an extremely large portion of your life points. So prepare to feel its wrath right now! Go! Judgment of Anubis! Never have you experienced a trap with a destructive force such as this! Judgment of Anubis will now annihilate every monster you have on the field and deduct half of their attack points from your life points.
What? No way!
Anubis destroyed! Building up your army of powerful monsters was a grave miscalculation, because they're about to disappear with more than 2,000 of your life points.
Hey, you just wasted my best guys!
When you see the horrors that await you, those monsters will be the last thing on your mind.
By thinking he had the duel won, Joey fell right into Marik's trap.
That's right, Taya. Joey thought by not attacking with monsters, he was safe from Marik's traps. But the trickiest and most dangerous cards in duel monsters are trap cards, and now Marik's field is full of them.
Let's just hope Joey learned his lesson, because one more mistake like that and he can kiss the finals goodbye. And he's come too far to lose it all to a creep with a bad attitude. Not to mention a bad hairdo. It's more of a hair don't.
Marik is tough, but you still think Joey can win, right, guys? Yeah, sure.
Think he can win. I know he can, right, you?
Don't worry, Serenity. Joey's been in tougher situations than this. He just needs a little support from us, and he'll be crushing Marik in no time.
Come on, Joey, you can do it!
Yeah, hang in there, man!
Have you realized you can't win? Or do you want more punishment, Mr. Wheeler?
I got you good. You may not realize this because your ponytail's tied too tight, but I fell into your little trap on purpose, Marik. Yeah, that's the ticket. I was just testing you to see if your dueling skills were any better than your sense of style. And it looks like you passed my exam. Now I'll kick my game up a notch and open up a big tub of Duel Whip all over you.
Okay, he has got to be kidding me.
I knew it! Joey had this plan the whole time!
Will someone please buy this girl a clue?
I don't think Marik's buying his story. But you gotta give Joey credit for staying strong and never giving up.
The only thing I give Wheeler credit for is being all talk.
All right, Marik, enough standing around. Let's finish this duel.
You're in quite a rush to lose. Now watch as I place 2 more cards face down.
Again?
That ends my turn.
I'm getting really tired of this. You know, they call this game Duel Monsters because you're supposed to fight your opponent with monster cards, not spend the whole game hiding behind your little trap cards like a coward.
If you can find me the rule that forbids me from playing trap cards, I'll stop, Mr. Wheeler.
That does it, Marik. I guess it's time for me to show you how this game is supposed to be played. With monsters. So, now, I summon Alligator's Sword in attack mode. If I attack now, Marik's definitely gonna counteract my move with one of his face-down cards, and I can't afford to lose any more life points.
I'm waiting. I thought that you were going to show me how you're supposed to play this game. Go on.
If I strike, he'll knock me out of the finals. What do I do? I'm gonna let you off easy, Marik, by holding back my attack and playing this card face down. Back to you, Baldy.
That's a smart move for now, but he'll have to attack Marik eventually, and when he does, he could lose everything. Joey needs a strategy.
Okay, let's go.
Actually, I choose to end my turn without making any move.
What? He's skipping his turn? He's trying to force me to attack him. 2 can play at that game, so I pass also.
Perhaps now I'll draw a card worth using. No, this one won't do it all. I'll pass again.
All right, now this is getting out of hand, Seto. If neither one of them plays a card, this is gonna be a long duel, and boring, too.
No need to worry about that.
Huh?
Knowing Wheeler's amateur style, he'll crack long before Marik does.
You asked for it.
Oh, no!
Hey, come on, Joey, don't attack. That's exactly what he wants you to do.
All right. You're not gonna know what hit you. Here it comes right now! I summon Rocket Warrior! You asked for it! I don't care how many trap cards you got on the field, because I didn't come to the finals to watch. I fought my way here to duel like a man and to win this, Marik. Now, Rocket Warrior, attack his life points directly! Seek and destroy!
Joey, this is a big mistake!
Activate Trap Card! Eye of Odion! Now that the Eye of Odion appears on the front of your Rocket Warrior, it is under my control, and I shall redirect its attack toward one of your monsters.
No way!
Rocket Warrior, attack his Alligator's Sword!
I don't think that's gonna work. I got a face-down card, too. Activate Fairy Box!
What's this? He's activated a trap card to hide his monster?
Thanks to Fairy Box, Rocket Warrior's plan of attack has been short-circuited. Time to play peekaboo!
Rocket Warrior, attack at once! So much for that. I missed?
I guess you haven't hung out in the arcade in a while, huh? I'm onto your little game, Marik, and I found out the weakness of your trap strategy. You don't even have one single monster card, just a deck overloaded with trap cards, Marik. Talk about putting all your eggs in one basket, you egghead. So once I clear the field of your trap cards, there'll be nothing protecting your life points. That's why I'm Joey Wheeler, future Battle City champion, and you're just some ugly, bald freak wearing a cape, right?
You can insult me all you want, but the truth is you've already fallen into another one of my traps.
What?
Enough talk, Odion! Finish him off so we can move on to more important matters!
What do you mean I've fallen into another trap?
You're about to see what I mean firsthand. You see, while I may be short on monsters, I possess a trap card that is both a trap and a monster.
I think the barber clipped some of your brain when he was cutting your hair.
Prepare to experience the power of an extremely rare breed of card that's known as a trap monster.
But is there such a card?
Well, I've never heard of it.
Not only do I possess a rare trap monster card, but when you attacked, you activated it. And now feel the rage of a card like none you've ever seen before!
It can't be!
It is! There's no escaping from embodiment of a Popus! My card activates like a trap, but attacks like a monster! I'd say this card disproves your theory about my deck and its weakness, Mr. Wheeler.
So it's true? Marik has a card that does the job of a trap and a monster at the exact same time?
I guess so, Mai, but I'm worried about how powerful its attack strength is. If this card is strong enough, well then this could be the end of Joey!
I'm afraid it only gets worse, Mr. Wheeler. You see, you've triggered not one, but 3 of my Apopus cards. And now it's time for you to meet your doom. Come forth, my beasts!
What am I gonna do? He can attack me with 3 monsters!
That's insane!
I must say I'm impressed.
Those monsters can wipe out his life points! You can do this, Joey! Just be strong!
You're at the end of your rope, Mr. Wheeler. Now then, for someone who was so vocal before, you seem to be very silent. Perhaps you've realized that talk doesn't win duels. It takes skill and power. And as soon as my 3 creatures attack, you'll see exactly what I mean! You're finished!
You're